Hello and welcome to the RPG Blender, where we give lesser played games or forgotten settings the roll of the dice they deserve. I'm your host, Game Master George, thrilled to welcome you to our newest Grab Bag Gaming. If this is your first, welcome, and a quick explanation. Every fifth Monday in the month, we take a break from our normal campaign to try out a new system. I pick one I've never played and guide our players through character creation and a completed one-shot adventure. As we're learning as we go, expect some rules errors, but a ton of fun along the way. Yesterday, we began our hunt in London's Hyde Park, and now they try to catch this mysterious man. So, join us as we enter a new world in RPG Blender's Grab Bag Gaming, Rippers to Hunt a Hyde. At which point you can see him turn over his shoulder looking. A flicker of rage crossing his face, and then a demonic surge of anger seems to contort his plain features. With a bestial growl, he lunges out, knocking the woman over, and then begins taking off into the fog away from you.
Well, that just happened so fast.
Yes, yes, it did.
I hightail it.
Run. Yeah, I run toward Sorry!
him?
Enjoy the rolls!
Okay, and thus we enter chase mode.
Oh.
Okay.
Play that Cowboy Bebop theme.
What?
It's just whenever somebody's chasing somebody through a city, it's what I imagine for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Just
to be fair, you're not in the city, you're in a park. Slightly better.
Yeah,
Not Benny Hill, I'm surprised.
Aces. Do you see some cards being thrown out there?
I do.
Yes.
All right.
3, 4 queens, red joker, 3
So,
diamonds.
these cards represent distance. As you proceed along the chase, you will move along this, chasing him. You will eventually probably either catch him or he will escape. If he ever gets 4 or more away from you, he can attempt an escape. Okay, so what we need to do first is get your initiatives.
How
Do
would you do
either of you have any edges which affect your action cards?
I don't think so. No.
Traits, powers.
Okay, so each card represents a distance of 5 feet. So right now he is 5, 10, 15 feet in front of you. So if you're working out trying to shoot somebody, that's how you will tell.
Got it.
All right, so I'm going to deal out cards. Benji, you receive an ace. Baxter, you receive a king, and the hulking man receives a 3. That means that Benji will go first, Baxter will go second, and hulking man will go third. You'll get a new card every round, which will represent your initiative for that round.
Nice.
All right, so on your turn, you can engage in a number of actions. The most important is, of course, changing your position. In order to do that, you would make a relevant check toward the situation. This is a foot chase, so it would be athletics. However, if you wanted to move and attack, you would need to declare that at the beginning, because you can do up to 3 actions per round, but you must determine how many you're going to do at the beginning, because you get a penalty to your actions based on how many you're attempting in a round. So if you wanted to say close the distance and then try shooting him, that would be 2 actions, so you would get a -2 to all of your actions for that round.
Got it.
Okay, make sense?
And how does our pace play into this?
Pace plays in, if there is a difference in pace, it modifies your difficulty, basically. It gives you a modifier to your roll.
Gotcha.
Do you have a pace other than 6?
No.
Okay, then we're good.
Great.
Perfect. All right.
All right.
So I am going to try and do 2 actions, which is just 2 close distances.
Okay. All right. So, that is a change position roll. You are looking for a 4, which is just the general one.
What is that roll?
What is what roll?
So then if I get raises...
Oh my god.
So
Jeez.
So I'm like, oh, I'll get him, and I just like fucking put my head down and just tear the earth up behind me. So that is the thing, is that even though Benji is small, he seems like for whatever reason he weighs more than he should, and when he runs, his legs like just kind of like kick into the ground and just tear through it relatively easily.
Okay.
I got a 16, by the way, for the folks at home, which is just an absolute ludicrous roll when you need a 4. So that is
Yes.
4 times more than I needed.
If you succeed, you move 1 over. If you get a raise, you move another 1 over. However, cap at 2 spaces, so you don't actually reach him. Even if I reach him, I didn't say I was going to attack, so I'm just going to be next to him like a linebacker and be like, hey. So you get your raise, so you can actually move 2 spaces.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I have another roll.
Yep, then you have another roll.
Again, I didn't say I was going to attack him, so it doesn't matter.
Oh no!
And then I
critical.
eat shit. The dice giveth and the dice taketh.
It's true. It's true.
I feel like
So-
we should let those raises get me ahead of him because I'm going to slam into a tree anyway. I'm just saying.
No, you don't want to be on the Joker. Joker would be very bad. So you see those cards up at the top.
I do
The
now.
card that you're on determines what happens when you get a critical failure like that.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen because the odds are very low.
They
You
are.
have to get a 1 on both.
Well, I did it.
So-
I'm the best. So what
Congrats.
happens? We get to learn because of my mistakes.
Oh crap! What is it? What card?
It's
are
a
you
queen
on?
of
Queen.
clubs.
Queen of clubs. Okay, Queen of clubs. Treat as it is a critical failure on a maneuvering roll. So yes,
That's
pretty
what
much.
I did. Yeah.
That's exactly
Perfect.
what you did.
I went too fast.
You went too fast. You catch your foot somewhere and then slam to the ground.
I'm like, hey, wait. And I just fucking eat shit. And I'm like, God damn it. And just slam my fists and try and pop back up.
So, I need you to roll a die. Any die, doesn't matter, because the odds of odd or even are the same.
Yeah. Even.
Okay, even. You stumble, you make your way to the ground, but you do manage to right yourself, and you do not, you avoid gaining fatigue.
Oh, that's nice. I don't knock the wind out of me.
Correct. Okay. You do, however, lose the rest of your turn. Not that you had much more that you would have done anyway. Okay, and we move on to Baxter.
Baxter's money.
Okay, so to make
Actually, in truth, you should probably
to
move further
make-
back, shouldn't you?
yeah, I was gonna
Behind.
say.
Yeah, I'll throw another card on there and move you back.
Cool.
There we go. Sorry.
So if I want to make ground twice, I would roll twice, but I would get a -2 to both rolls. Is that correct?
Correct.
If is it only a critical failure if I land on a 1, or let's say I roll a 2 or a 3 and then it subtracts 2 to a 1, is that still a critical failure?
No, so it's just going to be if you get a critical failure or if you're dealt a club as your action card. That's when you have to contend with bad stuff too.
Okay.
Clubs are bad, apparently.
Interesting. I guess I'll just whatever. I'll try to make ground twice. We'll see.
Actually,
what happens.
in Savage Lands, that actually makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah, because clubs are like the worst stat cards you can pull in Deadlands too.
Fair enough. Okay, so you're going to make ground twice.
So that's 2 athletics rolls.
That is 2 athletic rolls. We'll do the first one first, obviously.
Right. That's an 8. Oh,
Oh, no,
it's
8
exploding.
explodes.
It's a 10.
Okay, so you succeed
An
with
8.
1 raise, so you get to move forward 2 cards.
Nice.
Well, I've
Watch
seen
out
this
for the mud
before.
patch.
Yeah, right. Okay, that's about it. That's
Okay,
7.
so
5,
you
I
succeed.
guess.
You succeed, but actually,
Yeah.
so it's a 5. So yes, you do
Right.
still succeed. So you get to move 1 more forward.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, not that bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, the hulking man sees you charging at him, and he was going to throw his hands down as his form mutates further, growing larger, almost in a gorilla run as he pulls
Oh,
himself
that's so
forward.
cool. I don't even hide saying it with my big mouth flow. I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
Oops. Okay, forward. He, unfortunately, not a wild card, so he does not get his bonus d6. He does, however, have a pace of 8, which means he does, oh my gosh, roll a 1. And fail
one.
awfully.
On the Joker, breaks his neck, Hunt over.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so what happens is, well, that ends the chase rather anticlimactically, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I think it's great.
Nope, it's all good. As he gorilla lunges forward, he grabs a bit of the earth, and the earth itself kind of rips up a little too easily. It must have been raining
It's
recently.
muddy. I was
As
saying.
it pulls up and he slides on his face forward. He's gonna attempt to not have extreme disadvantage as we move to combat instead of this, and he won't. Okay, he just loses the rest of his turn. Great. As he slides forward, losing the rest of his turn, getting no movement whatsoever, and yeah, that's anticlimactic, but that's fine. Let's see if he gets to go first in the next round and make up for that horrible, catastrophic failure.
I disagree. I think it was great success. I even say as he falls, I said, I say it was muddy.
Okay, next round, new cards. And okay, he got a Joker.
Nice.
So-
Joker's the best.
Oh.
A Joker awards a Benny to all villains and adds 1 to my Bennies, because I have them too. Don't forget you have your Bennies, which you can use to re-roll dice, should you choose.
Not critical
But not
failures.
critical failures. No, those can
That's always
never
how,
be
that's
re-rolled.
always how it works. That's how I didn't even try. I was like, I
Yep.
figured that's just how it is.
Doesn't matter. He got a Joker. He's going to use his Joker to preempt combat right there, because the Joker is a wild card. He He can choose to go whenever he wants in the combat. And what he wants to do is immediately try to not have
to fight.
Awful.
Yeah, just run, bro. That's the move.
Exactly what he's going to try to do as he attempts to gain his footing, and he does. Oh, right. Joker gives a bonus of +2, plus his pace is 2, so he actually manages to get his raise as well.
Nice.
He does not, however, attempt for a double move because he's...
The last time it didn't go good. I got it.
No, last time it didn't. How have we had 2 critical failures already?
Impressively.
It's the fog.
It might be. Anyway, moving beyond, we have Benji.
I'm running.
Are you double running, single running, triple running?
I'm gonna double run again. Yeah, we're gonna double run.
Okay.
Double running.
Double run, -2 to your roll.
The old athletics. Come on. Oof. Big oof. That's a 3. So I'm probably gonna have to Benny that up.
You could Benny and re-roll.
I'm gonna do that. Oh, no good. No good. I don't catch him. Well, I don't. So do I still get my second run attempt, or
Yes,
does it
yes, you
turn
do.
end?
No, you still do, because you did not critically fail, so it does not immediately end your turn.
Come on.
There we go.
All right, I hit with a raise.
You hit with a raise. Okay, so on your first one, you attempt to lunge forward. However, you're still gathering yourself after your
I try and do what he does, but like money in my arms aren't long enough. I'm like, God damn it.
Okay, and with a sudden burst of adrenaline, you rush forward, closing the gap and getting back to your position.
Hey, slow
Baxter.
down. Slow down. We just want to talk. What are you doing here?
Baxter.
I'm going to shoot him with my pistol.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk.
So, your pistol, what is the range on your pistol?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out. You know, why not? Why not? Just the range is 12, 40, 24, 48. Let me see if I have the range with my little drawing arrow thing. I don't know what 12 means.
12 would be 12 feet. So he is 15 feet away from you right now.
So I
gotta move
cannot.
at least
Okay.
once.
You
and
can.
then-
He's in the middle range. So 12 is the close, 24 is
Oh,
medium, and
do I
48
get
is far.
modifiers as that changes or what?
Yep.
Boy.
I don't know the exact modifier offhand. Let me look that up because that's about to be important. So you get a -2 to your attack when it's at medium.
Okay, so I lied. In that case, I'm going to. Oh gosh.
You could close and then shoot.
I get a -2 either way. Then I suppose.
That's true.
My shooting is not that great, so we're just going to close distance twice instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that athletics with a -2.
Okay.
Good Lord, these explosions.
That's a
You're
5.
just like him. You two, with your explosions constantly. Okay, so with a 5, you do manage to move 1 range band forward.
Okay. And then Naza.
Naza.
Oh, that is an 8. That's an 8.
That's an 8.
Which is with a raise.
Okay, that means you get to move 2 forward. You have reached him.
Okay. Yay.
We boxed him.
Is that a yay?
I don't know yet. We'll soon see.
What didn't shoot him?
You did not shoot him. However, his aggression is clearly visible in his features.
Hey, that's on him. But
Okay, and as you catch up, we will end the chase and transition to the battle mat.
Ooh, cue the Victorian battle music.
What is Victorian battle music?
with like violins and stuff, I guess.
Okay, Baxter, you can place yourself anywhere on the right half of the map, and Benji, you can place yourself anywhere in the right 3 squares. All right, and we enter into combat. He goes first, unfortunately. He sees the chasers. He sees Baxter, who got very, very much upon him. He can just barely reach. Okay. As he turns around, malice in his eyes, as you can see the remnants of this bubbling transformation under his skin as the flesh is writhing as he turns towards you and lunges at you, coming in with a raised claw, charging at your face and attempting a strike. It's either going to roll absolute garbo or explode until it's the garbo version. I think let's see, yes, his claw, he rolled what did he roll? He rolled a 3, so his claws lunge out, and what do you do?
His claws lash out. He has claws. Mm-hmm. My claws unretract. What's the opposite of retraction? Come out. And they dash his swipe aside.
Excellent. Okay. As he misses your parry. Okay. End of his turn, unfortunately for him. Okay. Baxter.
Two can play that game, I say, and then I'm gonna claw and bite.
You're gonna claw and
I'm gonna hiss at him. The fangs come out. I'm gonna claw. I'm gonna bite.
Okay, cool. So this is a multi-attack, but I believe yours negates the penalty. Is that correct?
I don't know what fangs do.
Because of my righteous fury, or what?
Oh, nice.
The fangs. I thought the.
Oh, sorry. Let's look at those
fangs?
fangs.
No, it does get the normal multi-action
They
penalty.
do,
So you're going to do 2 attacks with -2 to each of them. So this would be your fighting. So go ahead and drag your fighting onto him.
Oh, great. Love it.
Yes.
Because then it'll do all his parry stuff just already.
Maybe. But we have 5 -2, so you rolled a 3.
Right. Correct.
Okay, so you got a 3 as you. What do you do?
Yeah, I want to claw by like first latching on, so I have something to like bite into.
Okay. You lunge out with your claws, and though you meet his flesh, you find it hard to pierce it as his muscles rebuff your attempts to do so. You can still
Okay, then
attempt.
I would go to bite for that arm.
Okay. It's the what is it? The kitten approach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me your second roll.
Is that another fighting roll?
Yep. Oh, that's exactly.
Alas, the same. All right. Well,
-2 penalty.
I just like to think you both have really good defense.
I'm not sure that I have really good defense, but
But it looks like
we'll go with that.
You latch in, you attempt to bite, and you still find it hard to pierce his muscles. It's almost like they are still expanding from within your mouth. It's unpleasant, a sensation.
Yeah.
Okay, so Benji, what do you do?
Can I get there?
For now. Oh yeah, absolutely. You have a pace of 6.
Yeah. Oh, so I can go 6. Okay. And am I at minuses because I'm moving and attacking?
No.
Got it.
If you wanted to try to move extra, then you would be at minuses.
Gotcha. So then, yeah, I'm gonna just kind of come up right next to him. So I'll move myself here, though it probably doesn't matter in this game. But for the cinematics, I kind of go to the side and then I take my bayonet on my rifle and just jam it like up into him, and then I try and bring him down into my head in a one swift motion. Like as I'm doing this, I let my bowler fly off, and you see 2 large sets of horns just kind of jutting back.
Okay. Are you attempting the horn in addition to the bayonet, or just?
Yes, there's no reason not to. That's why I took it.
Right, because that one negates the.
That one, yeah, there's no minuses. It's just another attack, but you have to pay an extra pound for a special hat, and you're a freak if anyone looks at you. So.
And I think it probably doesn't do as much damage, would be my guess.
No, it's a die 4 damage, so it's actually good damage. It's just the real problem is the social penalty of if we went to a place outside of Ripper places and you have horns, you have a -4 to persuasion. Because it doesn't make people run in fear like claws for some reason, but people are like, oh, gross. If you have claws, everyone hates it and just runs.
Okay, go ahead and give me your fighting attack.
Come on, this is what you're good at. Do it. Yeah. Nope, not so good.
Oh boy, this is going to be an exciting combat as everybody whiffs. Okay, where you used all the explosions on the.
Maybe I'll get rid of thievery.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Number 2.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my goodness, that's a 14.
14. So that's 3 raises with my horns.
No, because he has a target number. He has his parry. So his parry is 6, which means that you did actually hit with 2 raises.
Nice. All right, and then I do 4.
Okay. So that is all right. You got a 4. You get 2 raises, so you get 2 extra d6s to add to that.
I don't understand what that means in this game, but I'm
Roll
happy
a
about it.
d6 twice.
Yeah. No, I.
So the way that this works is when you're rolling damage, you are trying to overcome his toughness. If you meet his toughness or beat it by less than 3, you shake him. If you get a raise, you shake and then you wound. If he's already shaken and you get another shaken result, it's instead a wound.
Okay, so I'm just gonna throw 1 at a time on him. Does that sound good?
Yeah, just roll that. Well, you already have a 4, so now roll an additional 6, which will add to that.
Okay.
Which is a 3, so we're at a 7 and 1 more. And an 11. Ties go to the attacker.
Isn't 7 + 5 12?
You are correct. 7 + 5 is 12. Math, I can.
I was like, is there a modifier missing here? I don't know.
Nope. You lash out with the horns, cracking him in the side of the head, and he is indeed. So he is shaken.
Nice.
Wow.
On his next initiative, he will attempt to recover from the shaken, and if he does, that goes away, and you're back to square one. But if he does not, that means that all you need to do is meet it to get a wound. And as he he is not a wild card character, all you need is 1 wound to take him down. Whereas for a wild
man.
card like you have 3 wounds.
Okay.
Nice. And I imagine probably some bosses and stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, there are wild card.
I assumed.
Yes. Okay, so that's the end of your turn, and that's the end of the round.
Nice. I shake my head, just kind of like, "Ugh," and I'm like, get him, Baxter.
And first up is the Hulking Man.
Oh no. That's not who we wanted to go.
Now you can see that Hulking Man has a 10, Benji has a 6, and Baxter has a 5. So the Hulking Man, he sees the 2 assailants. He feels the hit. He's going to attempt to recover from Shaken. He does succeed in recovering from the Shaken. As he shakes his head, he lets out a bestial roar and then rakes his claws in a circle, taking a wide, sweeping attack to strike you both.
I say, oh, great move. Is it fucking...
As it fucking destroys you?
Yeah, probably.
About to say?
As
All
it
right.
demolishes
First in
me.
the arc, because he is right-handed, is Benji.
Go, man, go. You can do it. I
Rolls
believe
a
in you.
6, which hits. Yes?
I have a parry of 5, so yeah.
Okay, so he rolls damage against you.
And I have 2 armor. I don't know what that means.
So you have a toughness of 6. It is the base 4 plus your 2 armor, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means that his target number when trying to do damage was a
6.
There we go. He rolled a 9, so he shakes you but does not manage to wound you.
Nice.
Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
Does. As he slashes me though, Baxter, you would notice that the skin on me, like that he slashes. So like I'll put my arms up to like stop it. Immediately after it cuts to the coat, it's like Play-Doh skin, and beneath it is like a green, like hard skin.
Gross.
Yep.
Yeah, it's literally Terminator skin. I have to go home and make more now.
Oh, great.
And then the claw continues forward toward Baxter. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
I see
if you're
phantom
gonna lose a
exploding die.
character, the first session is the best time to lose it.
No. Combat
Just
is
like Blood
so
Bowl.
freaking lethal.
Just lose it immediately. No.
Okay. It lashes out at you, and he does
Oh my
manage to get a
Jesus.
serious gash into you. Combat is ridiculously lethal.
I
in
love
this
it.
game.
Honestly, that's not surprising. Can you now? Here's a question: can you do anything with your bennies to negate some of that? Because I
Yes,
know
you can spend a Benny to negate a wound.
Yes.
do that.
You can do
Let's
that twice.
Do that. Do it twice.
I will do that.
Yes, because bennies are lost if you don't use them. So use
That would have been 2
them
wounds?
bennies. That would have been 2 wounds.
Great. Yes, we'll Benny that.
That actually makes sense because in Savage Lands, the reason I asked is because in Deadlands, you're basically almost always dead except for your chips. They're the only things that keep you alive. Because it's like you get shot in the face and you're like, please no.
Okay, so that was almost a horrible moment as the twist of fate leaps you back
us.
out of the range.
So basically, he like goes to like puncture your heart, and you like grab his hand before it gets in there. I guess.
Yeah, you are both, however, shaken.
I don't know what that means.
Shaken. Shaken characters are nicked, bruised, or otherwise rattled. They may only take free actions, such as moving, at the start of their turn. Shaken characters must attempt to recover from being shaken by making a spirit roll. This is a free action. On a failure, the character remains shaken. She may only perform free actions. On a success, the character is no longer shaken and may act normally. Benji, your shaken has been removed.
Because that's based on spirit, right?
Correct. You
Oof,
have a
I'm good.
spirit.
I'm good spirit. Yeah.
Okay.
So I am going to come at him rather hard. I go, oh yeah, that was a good one, and this time I'm gonna lead with the headbutt and then into the bayonet.
Okay. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm definitely, just so you know, if it's okay, I'm gonna remove some of my skills and get better fighting, because as a fighty character, 2d6, I'm like, all right, I can see why this isn't necessarily a great place to be. Up 2 explosions.
My lord. What?
You do hit with what is that?
A 16, whatever the minuses are, but yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so roll your damage on him.
I did say that first was the horns, though,
Okay, give me your horns damage.
which is slightly worse than my bayonet, which we're gonna put on the Hulking Man. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
So 9, and then plus
D6s?
2.
Yeah, I don't actually know if that's true, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Sure.
You might only actually get 1 raise, but whatever, I don't care. Enough.
There we go. Attaboy.
Okay,
So 15.
look at that. 15. As you, what was it, your horns?
Yeah, basically as Baxter has his hands, I just kind of come forward and like just slam into the same spot I slammed into, and then try and get in there with the bayonet.
Okay, and as you do, you rock it in with your horns, which catch him on the side side of the head. His head twists. You hear the neck snap as he falls to the ground, as you did manage to get a raise on the damage and deal a wound.
Whoa,
Combat is ridiculously lethal.
Love it. I love Savage Land combat.
Okay. As he falls to the ground with a massive thud. What do you do?
Whew. I'm like, well, he was not, and I look back so I go, he was not in a talking mood, yeah? And I'm trying to like roll my sleeves down over my my skin.
No,
Baxter, you recover from your shaken.
Oh, great. Lovely.
Nice.
Heavy hitter there, both of you. But we saw who hit the hardest, didn't we?
I think it was him, I say, as I get him to try to.
Well, you're still standing, so
That's true.
I'm gonna rifle through his shit.
Gonna rifle through his shit.
Get
Okay.
his wallet.
All right.
Maybe he's a member of some kind of crazy club.
You never fired your gun, did you?
I did not.
No.
Good thing you guys were in the or have that dark vision too, because otherwise you would have been at -2 penalties for that entire thing, which would have been
Nice.
brutal. Okay, so as you rifle through his possessions, you find not much. You find you find 2 pounds in currency. Congratulations.
One to
You're rich.
Benji.
Whoa, we're rich. I'm like, oh, that's great. And I like bite it and then I put it away.
And you also find what looks like a folded piece of paper, because it is a folded piece of paper.
Well,
Did he
let's
get a card?
unfold this and take a gander.
Okay. The note reads, Omega arrives tomorrow. I am assured the biosphere will be finished on time. All is proceeding to plan. J.
Omega arrives. There's a biosphere.
Classic biospheres, I say, and not knowing at all what that means. But very obviously.
Could you read that again just so I can
Of course.
Yeah.
Omega arrives tomorrow. I'm assured the biosphere will be finished on time. All is proceeding to plan. J.
This is some intel at least we can give back to the group. Could be valuable. Maybe I'm sure they must have some clue as to who Omega might be.
Or the letter J also.
Or this mysterious J. Aye.
What size shoes does this guy wears?
Normally, he wears size 8 shoes.
Oh, they busted?
However, they busted. His clothes were not.
I do
these are
look,
not
I'm like,
Magic Hulk pants. His clothes are tattered on his body.
But not his belt, probably.
Why not his belt?
I don't know. I was just seeing if you go
Want
with
his
it.
belt? You can have his belt. I don't
Yes,
care.
I definitely take this belt because I am poor.
Does this thing have horns? Did you say that?
It does not have horns.
Oh, I thought, okay. Oh, I heard demonic. He had some kind of demonic rage.
Yeah,
his,
just demonic
his skin,
rage.
Yeah, the mutation and stuff like that. Actually, how would we know that? Is that a cult? Is that Ripper Tech?
A cult.
Oh man, but his arms are probably valuable.
Didn't have a cult.
Would it be a cult or science?
Neither of which am I schooled in.
How do I harvest these arms?
With Ripper Tech, with a Ripper Tech
Yeah.
roll. You can attempt
I
to
aid
harvest a
that?
piece of. Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna
Aid.
say I have Ripper Tech. I would love to take these arms. So I don't think refrigerators exist, so I probably can't save them for later. I guess we should probably just take the whole body back. We probably don't leave monster bodies just laying around.
True, he's big, and there is that woman headed this way.
She's blind,
True. Well, she's with a person, another man, right?
and she did yell at him, and he turned into this.
Let's at least let's get this off the road. Maybe it's like
There it
drag.
is. Yeah, we like slow drag it off into the bushes.
Okay, you slow drag the body off into the bushes.
Prop him up as if he's drunk.
I feel like no, this guy's huge. What are they gonna see? This is the advantage. I say this is the advantage of killing things that look like monsters when they look like people. That's gotta be awkward if a constable comes by. But this, we could be like, oh, fucking gorilla from the zoo, you know?
Fair. Circus.
Circus free. Yeah. See,
hence
there's
the
a lot.
clothing.
There's a lot.
Okay, so when you support, you will make the roll as well. If you succeed, you give a +1 to the person making the roll. If you get a raise, you give them a +2.
What's your Ripper Tech at?
It's a D6.
Me too. But I feel like you're more.
I'm not smart.
Oh, is it smarts? I meant like you have nimble hands, so you can like get the stuff out correctly. Because I'm probably just like, It doesn't actually matter. It's more thematic. I'm just gonna roll then, and I'm gonna add +1. I'm like, you get that other one.
He needs to succeed in the roll, of course, in order to do it.
I got a 5.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you end up with a 5. It's not very hard to remove. It's normally not very hard to remove someone's arms. What tools do you have to allow you to remove an arm?
I'm strong.
Oh my
You're
god.
attempting to just rip
Pure
off the arm
brute
with pure
force.
brute strength?
Oh my god.
Is that actually what you're saying right now?
I actually am just trying to rip his arm off. I got it.
Okay,
too.
give me a strength check.
You got it. Also, I as Rich am aware that I'm ruining this corpse.
I have a rope. I can try to tourniquet off the end, the like.
Yeah. I'm like,
Joint
oh, that's a great
area?
idea. And I got this belt.
Oh god.
Nah, not so good. Not enough. I don't feel like that's a good enough check to rip someone's arms off. I'm gonna put it
with
out
a
there.
5, I'm gonna say no. You don't succeed in ripping off.
I pop it out of the socket and I go, we'll wait for the other crew to get here.
Neither of you has a blade of any kind, huh?
No, I have a dagger,
That
but I
cloth.
didn't think of that. I rolled very poorly for my intelligence. And I'm just like,
Wait, do you?
it's stuck.
Okay, so I would ask, do you have a blade or anything? Because I don't.
Oh yeah. But let's get going. Come on.
We could try one more time. Here? No.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. And I hand you the knife. I go, oh, yeah, you go for it, because I did the last roll. We probably can't recheck.
No, you passed your Ripper Tech roll. I just needed to know that you actually had some way of dismembering a corpse.
Oh,
turns out
okay. Then yes. Then I like pop it out of the socket, but like I can't get past the meaty bits. And you're like, if you have a knife, I'm like, well, you got your claws. And I go, oh, I do have a knife. I'm sorry, I'm being insensitive.
Great. Okay, that would make
imagine
this much easier.
I can't imagine something worse than cutting his arm off with your claws. That would be
Yeah. Well, agreed.
okay.
I said it was
so
insensitive.
you remove the massive man's arms. One of them is in fairly good condition. The other one, however, is a little twisted and broken. It's probably not going to be usable. So you do have one usable hide arm.
Ooh. All right, let's get going.
His body. Yeah. No.
Are there cleanup crews? Like common knowledge, like are there cleanup crews, or are we expected to clean up after ourselves?
You're generally expected to clean up after yourselves.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Then I will pick up the whole body and you can have the arm.
Okay, sounds good. I don't.
Okay.
It's probably. I mean, you feel like the arm is probably like yay big
It's very big. Let me see.
and like yay round.
I actually have his weight here. Let me go ahead and
And his arms are gorilla arms, so they're probably like 1/4 of his weight.
yes. He stands 7 feet tall and weighs over 300 pounds.
So he's 2 feet taller than me. So when I hit him with my horns, I like leapt up, like some
Which is why he didn't expect it. Caught him on the chin and just
Jesus fuck.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well.
So you're trying to carry the 300-pound body?
No, it weighs less now because we took its arms off.
You're trying to carry
The 200-pound body?
280-pound body?
That arm has gotta be like a
250.
quarter of.
I'll give you 250.
Yeah.
No, most of it is in his torso.
Yeah, no, that totally checks out because you have to have like a solid base to throw guns like that.
You need a core.
Yeah, you do. All right.
Well,
yes.
Hyde Park should have. Wait, I'm looking up a map here. There's a big water. There's a big water.
You're actually looking
have
at
a
Hyde
map?
Park.
There's a big lagoon.
Let's just get back to the base. We're just going back to the base. Let's just go back.
We're gonna. How far is the base from the?
Pretty far.
minutes.
Pretty far.
I don't think we want to be carrying this all the way through town, do we?
Okay? What are your smarts? Because if you're asking me, I'm gonna roll my intelligence dice again.
Not great. I D4 smarts.
I feel like, but here's the thing: is do you have normal common like survival knowledge? I feel like you
have
do.
common knowledge.
Exactly.
You have
So
a
I
skill,
feel-
common knowledge.
You do have that too, but also, so here's my thing is I'm literally playing a character that's latchkey. I've never been outside ever, like in my whole life. You understand these things, so you can just say this is a bad idea, and I'll be like, yeah, that's a bad idea.
I think we're better off disposing of it here in the park, where there's a big body of water. At least we can weigh it down with something, some rocks, something heavy. It's already pretty heavy, but it might float because it's organics. Anyway, let's the water. I think. That's
All right, I drag it toward the water or carry it to the water. Do you want me to
Okay.
make a strength roll?
What?
Do you want me to do a strength roll or anything?
To carry it if you're not trying to actually like carry it across town on your back and rather just drag it on the ground, then no, I won't need a strength check for that.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
No, I'm gonna try and carry it first.
Cool. Give me your strength check.
I mean, not across town, but to the body of water.
Give me your strength check.
Yeah, no, I try like I'm like no, all right, yeah, this is bad, and I just like drag it by its foot, like I'm like heaving it like 2 feet at a time toward the lagoon. I go, oh, you're smart, Baxter. I gotta say, you're pretty smart.
Okay. Okay. So
Hopefully, when Greg gets here, he can round us out with his intelligence.
yeah. Okay, so you throw the body into the lagoon. The armless corpse slowly sinks into the water, becoming just another body in this probably very full lagoon.
Probably.
Okay,
Great.
and you take your arm.
We have an arm.
You have an
Probably need two, but we have half of a set.
That's true.
arm. Okay, what do you do?
I'm fucking going back to base.
I'm
It is
gonna
time.
take off my outer jacket and wrap the arm up in the jacket so that it doesn't look like I'm carrying an arm, but look rather a bundle of something, a clothed, wrapped up bundle of something at least.
Okay, sure.
Oh, is the old lady still in the park?
I don't know.
Proves
So we got to go back that way. So
Do we?
yes, I've decided.
Oh, because we were that was the direction we were patrolling.
Yeah.
Our patrol's not over though. Right? I mean,
Well, we found a monster and something that said that something's going to be ready in 2 days.
I guess sharing the intel.
So I
is
feel like the 2-day part puts us on a bit of a time crunch.
fair enough. Fair enough. Like, that's a fair point.
Wait, 2 day. What did I miss? What did I miss?
What'd you say? Everything's.
If the note was from yesterday, then we have a day in theory.
Ah,
Yes, tomorrow. Or if it was from tonight, then it's either going to happen. Yeah, we either have a day, like we either have the rest of today, or yeah, who the fuck knows. But either way, we should report it.
I'm assuming. Well, this is the question: is they never said what protocol was? Are we to finish our rounds, or are we to report back once we have something?
It's gonna go report back. I mean, if you you can say I did it.
yeah, no, that is what you would know, that finding information like that and reporting it
Okay,
back
great.
immediately would be.
Perfect. Okay, sounds great. So then we'll head back.
Okay, you don't look for the old woman.
Well, we're again.
Oh, right, you
because we
decided
went
that that's on the
backwards.
way back. Right, I remember now. Okay,
Oh, it would be. It would it be?
Yeah, because we were heading back to the start of our route.
that is correct. Yes, it is. Okay, you make your way down toward the entrance to Hyde Park, and as you do, you can see that the old woman is currently sitting on the side of the path, being tended to by her larger companion.
Was the currency that we got in full pounds?
Yes.
She can have 2 of my shillings.
I was gonna say I would give her. I do have some money. It's 5 cents. That seems like nothing. Shit.
No, it's not nothing. This is back when, man. You can get a whole rope for 2 cents.
I'll give her the five. I don't know, cents, whatever the pence.
Yeah, something like that.
I'll give her something.
Okay. So you'll give her what, 0.05 pounds?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. you
I wish I could do more. I say.
yeah, as you approach, she looks up and meets your eyes with her blind eyes.
I return the gaze and hand out and give her the money and say, like, I wish I could do more.
She, as the money hits her palm, she claws it. She reaches out pretty quickly toward your hand. Do you flinch back? Do you allow her to?
No, I allow her. I allow it.
Okay. As she grabs your hand, you can feel. Give me a spirit roll.
Nice.
It's a 10.
That is good. Okay. As she touches you, you can feel almost this pulse of energy come from her, and you feel your claws beginning to try to. What did we decide was the opposite of retract?
Come out.
Extend.
Extend.
Yeah, we did it.
We're all English speakers here.
Yeah.
We
You
love
feel them-
languaging.
You feel them almost beginning to extend involuntarily, but your force of will, you pull them back inside of yourself, wresting control back. The darkness is close, but be careful, children.
And you too.
I'm gonna put the same amount of money near her, but not near enough where she might be able to grab me, because I'm like, well, that was weird. And I just
With a hiss and a sudden roar, she rushes forward at you. No. Okay.
I mean, if she really wanted to snag me, she could, but like I'm like going next to her and just putting some I'm putting like 3 stacks of pennies. I'm like, there you go.
She does quickly jut her hand out to grab the
money.
meager offerings and pull it back. You can see. All right, you didn't actually successfully give her the dinner roll. Okay.
No, I did. She took it. Oh, she
She
did.
pulled her hand away before you actually dropped it in her hand.
Oh, well then I'm definitely gonna give her the 2 dinner rolls.
Okay. Then in that case, she takes it this time, as she's not overcome by visions. What do you
I'm
do?
glad I'm not a witch hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, they're the worst.
Would have been compelled
Have you ever seen them?
And then you make your way back toward the manor. Okay.
So anyway, and half of them, as we get to the manor, had crosses tattooed on their heads. Weirdest thing.
Okay, with that segue, you make your way into the manor. You're looking fairly affected by your battle, yes?
My arms are green, so yes.
Ah, yes, your arms are green.
Oh, actually, and my arms are green, and they have like a weird like effect that goes across them every now and then. That looks like a flame, kind of like is just like goes like, and then it just stops. Unless I can't have that, George. Can I have that, George?
That's fine. Sure, anything to make you more monstrous. I would never say no to such a thing. Okay, so you make your way inside, and showing the obvious signs of battle, you are quickly escorted in to a sitting room.
How do I look up the? How do I get to the book again?
How do you what?
How do I get to the book and stuff? Because there is a specific thing I have to do to get my skin back, and I don't remember what it is.
Why don't you just go to your sheet, and then there's a little pin.
Oh, is that what does it? Thank you. Much obliged. Much obliged. All right, I'll stop interrupting now.
You weren't wounded though. You were just shaken.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought it was just like hit.
For dramatic sake, we'll say that it's
there's like pieces, but it's not like it's like still there, so I can like smooth it back on.
It's fine. This is the part of a new game where we get many rules wrong, we make the fans angry, and then we correct them moving forward. That's what this is for.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're shown to a sitting room. It is not as lavishly decorated as the dining hall that you were in. There is a single large bookshelf that takes up the one wall, and you can see a fireplace on the far wall, far from the books themselves, with a large armchair sitting in front of it. Other than that, one of the walls is taken up by a large window looking out into a courtyard with immaculate garden, and then the door that you came through with a simple wooden door. Yes, there's only the single chair.
And it's unoccupied?
I feel like we're not I'm not dumb, so I feel like I shouldn't sit in that. That's got to be for some.
I by habit take up a position like next to the entrance door and stand sort of like at attention.
I am I'm like at the ground, crouched over the arm, just like poking at it and stuff. I'm like, oh man, this thing is so big.
Who had the arm? Did you?
I did, but I would probably sit it down at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm definitely like looking at it. I'm like, oh man, it's like the size of a ham. But go ahead. Yeah.
I think it's a little bigger than a ham, but okay.
Maybe I've had really big ham.
After a few minutes, the door opens and in walks Dr. Van Helsing.
Now I will stand.
My lord, take you a little bow.
That is not necessary, but thank you. Tell me. He looks down at the dismembered arm that you've brought into his house. What did you face?
You go ahead.
I pass him the note. A large bestial man, a large brute with thick skin and immense strength.
You passed him the note, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He takes the note. He opens it, reading it. You can give me a notice roll.
Gladly. It's an 8.
And a 7.
Oh,
you get a 9?
Yes, actually, that's exactly what it was. As he reads it, he doesn't show any sign of, any outward signs as he's reading it before he folds it up.
These names mean anything to you?
The Omega and the Biosphere, neither of them mean anything to me, but clearly this is a message from the Cabal. The initial J makes it has implications, which we can hope are unfounded, but it does seem to indicate that our foe is going to be making a move soon. We will need to research this. We have not heard of this Omega or the Biosphere, but that they were found in one of Dr. Jekyll's creations, it is varying. To see one of them acting as messenger is not common, unless it is a matter of great import.
He did seem in a hurry. It's possible he had not yet made the delivery. Well, obviously we have the note, so...
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
But, I mean,
very genuinely.
And, I mean, he could have delivered it by word of mouth, but because he was in a hurry, leads me to speculate as to whether or not he was able to complete his assignment.
Thank you. That is good information. It is likely that you are correct. If he had already delivered the message, it is unlikely that he would have been in such a rush. That is good. In intercepting this message, you may have delayed the plans. So, congratulations on your first evening. A successful hunt, it seems. And he looks distastefully toward the arm. A prize. It is no secret within the organization that Dr. Van Helsing himself is not fond of Ripper Tech. He is actually somewhat opposed to its widespread use and thinks that it is very dangerous.
Oh, well, I probably wouldn't have had it out on his floor then.
I mean, you probably wouldn't have been able to hide it regardless.
That's true. He would just look at our gross red sack as opposed to it being on his floor. So he can still look at it distastefully, but it's not out, just like out.
If I see him give a face, then I would say, or trophy, I would correct.
Trophy. Much better.
I mean, we'll see, but...
I mean, actually, I don't plan on getting much more tech unless I can up my sanity, so...
Yeah, I mean, me neither, but...
So
it's a big room full of trophies. Why not start our own?
Mm-hmm. So, how do you feel?
shaken, but glad to have been of help and excited that we might thwart whatever plans are underway.
It was a really nice night. It was crisp air. Some old lady gave us some fortunes. That was nice.
What?
An old lady told our fortunes.
An old lady told your fortunes.
Yeah. It was great.
Did they speak ill, or?
She was blind. She seemed a bit deranged. She mentioned seems like the rantings of a mad woman. However, in all transparency, who knows? She said something to you about beware the son of two fathers. Something.
Yeah, that was it. I was gonna say it was a warning. So she gave me a warning. But it wasn't like you're gonna die. It was just be careful. Also, she did point at the mutant, and then he got mad and turned into the mutant and then ran.
Oh, she revealed him in some way. That's true.
Actually, you might not have even noticed that in particularly because you were off to the side. I mean, I'm giving
his
you
notice
that
was
bit
like
of
a
doubt.
9 or something like that. Yeah.
But I know, but I'm thinking is Benji. Like I'm like, yeah, like you didn't see, but yeah.
Interesting, because that woman clearly did possess some powers. I would not be very open about that information if I were you. There are some within our organization who look down upon the associations that some of these less directly adversarial magics engage in. I would caution you to take the words, consider them, but prophecy and fortune is not something that is an easy science. To attempt to interpret is to give yourself confidence in a past which may not be correct.
That is very good advice.
Fair enough. Point well taken.
So
I congratulate you on your successful hunt. Please make yourselves comfortable in my manor. You are welcome here to rest for the evening, and then we will show you in the morning to your new lodge, where you will be joining the hunt.
yes.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
This is so exciting.
Well, thank you again, and please make yourselves comfortable. He then leaves. A servant comes in, offers to show you to a room or to the kitchen if you desire food.
Do you desire food?
Yes. Otherwise, they leave you alone to converse amongst yourselves or to go to bed as you choose.
Partake of some alcoholic beverages.
Oh yeah, we should fill up our flasks. So we do that.
It's not hard to do so, you moochers.
Yes.
One day we'll have our own lodge.
Laws of hospitality. I will take advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you think the other people did?
Have they come back yet? I guess.
I don't know. We should go wait on the porch. Let's go drink on the porch and see if they come back.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Okay. You wait on the porch drinking. Bethany and Waxilium. They return. Yeah. I remember these names, kind of, maybe not really. They return first. They don't bear any signs of combat, not like you at all. And when they, in fact, see you there with your bag and
torn up clothes,
torn up clothes, they give you an appreciative look and otherwise just go in to make their reports unless you stop them.
Anything interesting about?
Bethany speaks up. No, it was a quiet evening. We weren't able to find anything, so I guess we can count ourselves luckier than you.
I'm sure you would have done just as well if you had found something. But the important thing is you're back safe, yeah?
Yeah, that's true. So congratulations, I guess. You made it back safe.
Likewise.
All right, well, we'll be seeing you again, I'm sure.
Hope so.
They head inside. And it's almost sunrise when Margaret and Killer.
Oh, I didn't catch
Okay.
that.
If you say killer with a hard R, I'm like, no, it's killer.
Okay. When Margaret and Killa make their way back. Killa is very scuffed up and dirty, but Margaret shows no sign of doing anything more strenuous than walking around.
Say, good night. And at this point, I'm probably a little sauced.
Not particularly. Margaret speaks up. We were waylaid by some less supernatural forces, as she glares at Killa. Doesn't matter if they're supernatural or not, you can't let those people go free. And it's clear that this is an argument that they've been having for quite some time.
Anyway. No, I have a big mouth. Did you kill people?
Thank God, no, he didn't kill them. Stop them from that, at least.
Well, I look at her and I say, great job, Margaret.
Did you alert the authorities?
Yes, they've been left to the authorities.
Well, job well done then.
See? And he gives a little look at Margaret. She rolls her eyes, and they start to head inside.
All right, and then at that point, now I'm going to start,
crash.
As the sun rises, and you finally make your way inside to engage in a nice day's sleep, before you'll make your way to the lodge, and perhaps your first real hunt, not a random fight in the woods, but something you'll need to track and find.
Yes.
As you will make your way to your lodge. And that's where we'll end. Thank you so much for taking the time to enjoy our show. Come back next week for a return to our Exalted campaign. But if you want more rippers, consider joining our Patreon with a monthly bonus campaign in this fantastic setting starting next month. So, if you're enjoying this show, consider joining to help support the channel and get some more tabletop content. If you want to stay up to date on our releases, you can join our new Discord. Check the description for a link. Don't have Discord? No worries, find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at RPG Blender, or subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Music is The Punk Rock Show by My Free Mickey. Copyright 2012, licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution License. Thank you again, and remember, there's gaming outside the Forgotten Realms.